If someone asks you what the biggest thing in the universe is, people might mention the size of the sun or a massive star. Others might talk about black holes or galaxies. You're right. Everyone has their own perspective on size, but when it comes to the universe, our understanding is limited. For instance, naming all the stars in the Milky Way galaxy is impossible as it contains around 200 billion stars. To grasp the vastness of the universe, we need a new approach, often using scales to make sense of it. In this video, we'll explore some cosmic entities that dwarf our galaxy, where millions of Milky Way galaxies could fit within them. It takes millions of years for light to travel across these vast expanses. Join me on a journey through the universe. Our Milky Way galaxy is vast, spanning 130,000 light-years and containing 200 billion stars. It's a spiral galaxy with its own unique structure. Our Earth is about 26,000 light-years from the center of this colossal galaxy. Now let's talk about some of the largest discoveries in the universe. Take Stephenson 218, a star about 2,000 times larger than our Sun. If we were to fill the Milky Way with stars like Stephenson 218, it would take 1,000 of these massive stars to match the size of our galaxy. To cross the Milky Way with the fastest space probe, it would take over 2 billion years. Even at the speed of light, it would still take 100,000 years to travel from one end to the other. Understanding the vastness of our galaxy puts the scale of the universe into perspective. Let's scale the Milky Way down to 1 centimeter to better understand larger galaxies. Our neighboring galaxy, Andromeda, is about 2.5 million light-years away from Earth. It's twice the size of the Milky Way, spanning 220,000 light-years and containing around 1 trillion stars. If you could count each star for a second, it would take you 32,000 years to finish. To cross Andromeda at the speed of light, it would still take you 220,000 years. At 99.99% the speed of light, it would take 3,160 years. If the Milky Way were a tennis ball, Andromeda would be a basketball in comparison. Now let's explore the largest spiral galaxy, UGC 2885, located about 232 million light-years away from Earth. Spanning approximately 463,000 light-years, it is 4 times bigger than the Milky Way and contains about 1 trillion stars. To cross UGC 2885 with a space probe like Voyager 1 would take over 800 million years. At 99.99% of the speed of light, it would take 464,000 years. To cross this galaxy in a human lifetime, you'd need to travel at the speed of light, taking about 21 years. UGC 2885's colossal size can accommodate at least 45 Milky Way-sized galaxies. Next, let's move on to IC 1101, a supergiant elliptical galaxy located over 1 billion light-years from Earth. IC 1101 spans about 6 million light-years, making it one of the largest known galaxies. It contains around 100 trillion stars. Counting each star for a second would take over 3 million years. To cross IC 1101 with a space probe would take at least 70 billion years. At 99.99% of the speed of light, it would take about 6 million years. Crossing it within a human lifetime would require traveling at the speed of light for about 21 years. However, sending a message from one end of IC 1101 to the other would take millions of years to be received. Lastly, let's discuss Alcyonius, a recently discovered giant radio galaxy located over 3 billion light-years away. Spanning about 16 million light-years, Alcyonius is 4 times larger than IC 1101 and contains a massive black hole that continuously consumes matter equivalent to millions of suns every second. This galaxy's jets of material stretch for millions of light-years before slowing down and emitting radio waves, which scientists use to discover it. To cross Alcyonius, even at the speed of light, would take over 16 million years. Within a human lifetime, you'd need to travel near the speed of light for over 20 years. In conclusion, the universe is filled with colossal structures that challenge our understanding of size. From the Milky Way to the largest known galaxies, each step up in scale reveals a grandeur that's difficult to comprehend. As we continue to explore, we may discover even larger objects that expand our perception of the cosmos. If we talk about the size of some of the largest galaxies in the universe, we find dimensions so vast that they are impossible to cross entirely. For instance, the UGC 285 galaxy, the largest spiral galaxy discovered so far, is about 200 million light-years away from Earth and spans approximately 468,000 light-years. This makes it 4 times bigger than the Milky Way. Even if a civilization within this galaxy built a space probe like Voyager 1, it would take over 800 years to travel from one end to the other. Crossing this galaxy at 99.99%, the speed of light would take 6,560 minutes. To cross it within a human lifetime, a spacecraft would need to travel at the speed of light, taking about 21 years. This galaxy is so vast that it could contain at least 45 galaxies the size of the Milky Way. However, UGC 285 is still dwarfed by some other galaxies. For example, the ICC 101 galaxy, located around 100 million light-years from Earth, spans about 4 million light-years. This enormous size is mind-boggling. If we cataloged all the stars in ICC 101, each catalog entry taking 1 second, it would take 32 million years to complete. With a volume capable of holding at least 30,000 million stars, ICC 101 would take a space probe traveling at the speed of light around 56,000 years to cross. Even if you sent a message from one end of the galaxy, it would take 4 million years to be received on the other end. To put this into perspective, if the Milky Way were the size of a tennis ball, ICC 101 would be the size of a room filled with thousands of tennis balls. However, ICC 101 is not the largest galaxy in the universe. Recently, scientists discovered Galaxy 4G, which is many times larger. This discovery has astounded many space scientists. Alius, a giant radio galaxy located 3 billion light-years away, is about 16 million light-years across, making it 4 times larger than ICC 101. Inside Alius is a supermassive black hole that consumes matter equivalent to millions of suns every second, releasing 2 jets of material that travel at the speed of light. These jets travel for thousands of light-years before slowing down and emitting radio waves, which led to the discovery of this galaxy. Alius is so vast that crossing it at the speed of light would take 16 million years. Achieving this within a human lifetime would require traveling at speeds many times faster than light, which is currently impossible. If the Milky Way were the size of a tennis ball, Alius would be the size of a large football stadium. The universe is infinite, and as our technology and understanding advance, we continue to discover galaxies that push the boundaries of our comprehension. These discoveries remind us of the sheer scale of the cosmos and our place within it. Who knows what other gigantic galaxies are waiting to be discovered? If you enjoyed this video and my efforts, please like and share. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to stay updated. I'll be back next week with another fascinating science video. Until then, take care.